Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to teach you uh, information technology for the grade 7. So, this is our first uh, unit. So, you can see there are 7 important units: central processing unit, operating system, security of computer system, word processing, program development, presentation software. The last one, using internet for the information and communication. So the information and communication, it is very important since all over the world we have been using and we have been addicted to use information technology uh, in each and every activities in our daily life. So here you can see the central processing unit. That is the first unit. So without having much explanation, that we will be get into the subject. Central processing unit. Central processing unit. It is one of the very important part of a computer system. So if you see, for example, for example, if you take computer system, computer system. So simply we can say computer system is like software, hardware, and liveware. So software, you know about a lot of software we are using. Sometime we are using system software. Sometime we are using application software. Normally, system software is said as operating systems. Operating system. So there are more information which cannot be grabbed by you. So I will make it simple and put you on track that what is IT and how we can use this IT knowledge in our daily life. The next one is application software. Application software, everywhere you can see, say for example, MS Office. These packages you have Word, Excel, Access, like many software. Second example, say for example, Photoshop. Third example, say Corel Draw. Like you can find plenty of application software. So that is we are calling software. The next one is hardware. If you take a system, you can find plenty of hardware. So if you take a system unit, if you take system unit, so it's that box that with button and all, system unit. Then over there you can find motherboard which is inside the system unit. Then you can see CD drive, you can say hard disk, okay, and even you can say monitor, keyboard, mouse, right? Like you can say RAM. Um, you can find plenty of hardware items inside the system unit or else attached to the system unit. And the third one, that is second one. The third one is liveware. The liveware mean Liveware mean uh, the users who are using the PC. So we are calling them as liveware. So now it is clear that if you take a computer system important, there are three important components. One is software, second one hardware, third one liveware. So you have three important components, right? So now if you take uh, the hardware, if you take the hardware, right? So it is just, you can see inside the system unit, right? Whatever inside in the system unit. So we can simply say hardware. And out of those hardware, so the central processing unit, or else simply we can say CPU, it is one of the important hardware. It is also like brain of the computer system. So the brain, the central processing unit, so which is located inside the system unit and which is located on the motherboard. So we can say motherboard. So this is motherboard. So on the motherboard it is located, and it's like 2 inch 2 by 2, a small square shape hardware, that is we are calling central processing unit. Each and every activities is designed by central processing unit. It normally controls and give the commands to other peripherals and other systems in order to how to work, how to do, how to get the output, how to do the processing, everything the CPU will decide. So it will be, you know, you can say as heart, or else you can say again brain of the computer. That is simply we can say central processing unit. So here some mm, dialogue in between couple of students. So just talking about, have you seen the central processing unit? What is the central processing unit, where it is located? So she said, I have CPU, can't be observed from the outside. Normally the central processing unit cannot be seen from outside, right? Because which is inside, it is located inside the system unit. So in computer is like a kitchen in a hotel, and central processing unit like a chef. Chef is one of the important um, employees in a hotel, right? So then the chef, you can see, prepare food. So the central processing unit process the data in the computer and convert them into the information. So in a very basic activities of computer system, right? Simply it's accept the input and do some process, and it gives output. So the process, what we are telling, the process here, the process is done by especially the CPU. It will leader of the decision making. So the processor, or else we can say CPU, is one of the important role which plays during the computer run. Then another case these days we can see the dual core processor. Dual core processor is simply dual core processor simply you can see um, uh, two systems, two CPUs in a processor, right? That is dual core, right? Processor is like having kitchen with two chefs preparing two meals. So two things can be prepared at the same time. So that is easy, you can understand, right? So that is we are using two core processor, dual core processor. It's like having kitchen with two chefs. So yeah, two chefs. He is preparing something and he also preparing something at the same time, right? In a hotel at the same time. So this is how we are, getting know what is exactly the processor, computer processor. It is indeed it is easy. Then you can see how we can work with this CPU. So you can see it is a digital circuit. It is a digital circuit that processes data according to given instructions. Whatever task performed by the computer. In all such instances, the CPU runs in the background, right? So when you start the PC, right? The CPU throughout the throughout the time in between that starting and ending or else switching off, so this CPU will continuously run in the background. It will run in the background continuously. If the particular CPU is not running, then you can't start the PC. Sorry. So you can see now the central processing unit, how it's look like. So you can see here how it's look like. So as I said earlier, it's kind of 2 inch by 2 inch, a small square shaped hardware item. So you can see here small needle like pins you can find. Okay, so it is a kind of you can see here digital circuit. It's a digital circuit which processes the data according to the instructions. So you can find the CPU is look like this. Now, while the central processing unit can't be observed from the outside, it is positioned on the motherboard inside the system unit. Right? I hope that you can remember I told this is a system unit, and this is, as I said, motherboard, and this is central processing unit. So I said earlier, the motherboard is inside of the system unit, and the central processing unit, or else a CPU, or else you can say as a processor that is fixed on the motherboard. Now you can see there the location of the central processing unit. You can see inside the system unit you can find the motherboard. Then in the motherboard you can find the central processing units. Okay, so now the next important place we need to focus is the components of the central processing units. Simply, CPU you can say, but itself it has some important components, right? The first one is ALU, arithmetic logic unit. Second one, CU, control unit. Third one, memory registers, right? All these are very important. So we have to understand each and everything separately. So if you take the CPU, definitely there will be three different areas consist of ALU, CU, and memory register. So simply we can say these are the main components of the central processing unit. The first one is arithmetic and logical unit. Arithmetic and logical unit, by the wording you can understand what it will do. So you can see the arithmetic, mathematical and logical functions. So you can see mathematical and logical functions are done by this arithmetic and logic unit. You can see the functions of this unit can be further divided into two main sub functions. So you can see mathematical and logical functions. It will do the normally the arithmetic, normally mathematical functions and logical functions. So the further you can go, we can see mathematical function and logical functions. In the mathematical function, in the mathematical function, simply you can see mathematical calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions. So all these, especially the mathematical functions, will be handled by arithmetic function. Arithmetic function. This is it. Then logical functions. See, you can say whether comparison logically whether 3 is bigger than 2 or 2 is bigger than 3, like a logical function. So you can see the logical operation such as comparison of two numbers. So these two important activities or else functions will be happened or else will be taken by the components called arithmetic and logical unit. ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. So these are the important part. ALU, CU, memory register. So already we have gone through the ALU. The next one is a control unit. We will be learning in next time.